I love it. We would love to have you here. And the reason we want you to come here and be our guest in Canada is it's close to my heart. We want all over the world a happy life, a peaceful life, to live with each other in peace. And yet, when I turn on the TV, all we see are pictures of violence, of people killing each other, and to follow examples. And for me, when I heard your story, I think for me it's something so powerful, so amazing. I commend you, sir, for your forbearance, for your humanity. And we want to have you come here, be our guest, so people can see that in the face of great adversity, a human being can still be capable of such an act of kindness as you were. So, sir, please be our guest, and I'd like to also introduce to you Mr. George Marcello.
Mr. Khatib, in 1995, I received a life-saving liver transplant. And in an effort to thank my donor family, I walked 12,000 miles across Canada to thank them. And as a result of doing this, I had the privilege of meeting Pope John Paul II at Vatican City. His Holiness at that time blessed the torch of life that I was carrying, and he wisely encouraged me to pass the torch to the young people, for he called them ambassadors, the ones that would inspire the world of hate and ignorance. And that's what we did faithfully for the last 10 years. For the last 10 years, Mr. Khatib, this famous torch of life has been carried through over 1,000 cities by these wonderful kids, each and every one of them carrying it from city to city with their love and encouraging people to be organ and tissue donors. Their example has been shining the light in all these cities. In 2005, while we were traveling through parts of Europe, I heard of your story, Mr. Khatib. And after hearing what you did, it restored any doubt that I had in my mind that one day the whole world would find peace if there was such a man as yourself that would do this incredible deed as you did. And what was in my heart from that day on was one day to contact you. As circumstances had it, it was nearly impossible for me to have done that at that time. But now's the time that I want to contact you. And I want to invite you to our beautiful country. I want to invite you for a period that you will treasure the rest of your lives, because more love and peace can be brought to the world. And this is because of what you did, Mr. Khatib. So with all our hearts, we're hoping that you will accept this invitation. God bless and Godspeed. Peace and love from me and thousands of other people. Thank you, Mr. Khatib.
Hello, my name is Sabrina Lal Kogan. I am the Vice Chairperson for Step by Step. And tell your story, which is a living testament. We do believe that you will come to Canada and you will change the lives of hundreds and thousands of people and millions of people. And I want to thank you again that you will accept our invitation, because I have faith and belief that you will arrive in this country, and we will accommodate you with giving you the best that we know how to, and show you hospitality for what you have done, that we too can follow your example in a greater and a wonderful way. Thank you so much. I thank you so much, Ishmael. I call you a friend, because you truly are a friend indeed. And your son's example is an example for all of us. Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to meeting you when you arrive. God bless you, Mr. Ishmael.
Yeah.
George, what do you think of this as the background? One of the songs
when you send it to him?
When we do the documentary. Yeah.
Say, this is what happens when you live in Toronto.
This is the email I wanted to send. So we had some further preparations to make. I'd like to ask you to be our, have you read this? To be our very honored guest in Canada. We'd like to fly you over to Canada and show you.
Is this your Facebook one?
Yeah. A great country where thousands and thousands of Arabs live together with people of every other country in the world. I'd like to know if you have 1 or 2 weeks this summer when you can come to Canada. We'll pay for your expenses, of course. I hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, that was the original one.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. So, dear Shaheem, I'm sorry for the delay. The answer, actually, I'm really busy here in Europe. For sure, I'd love to be there and meet all the great people. And I think it'd be great if we did it in the middle of August. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So that's great because the timing's really perfect then.
I just got this today.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
a wow, eh?
Today is a good day. It's one of the high days. But remember, there's many lows to come after this. So let's get high today. and you know, because I got some other news now.
Call the natives.
I got some other news.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start with the multimedia.
Yeah.
This is hands-free mute. This one is speaker.
Okay, that's
Hands-free.
hands-free sign.
Mute.
Yeah, and then hang up.
الو مرحبا.
الو
مرحبا.
اهلين.
كيف الصحة أستاذي العزيز؟
الله يخليك حبيبي.
مين معي الأستاذ حامد؟
شاهين خطيب.
كيف الصحة؟ إن شاء الله بخير. أنا أنا حيدر القيسي بكلمك من كندا.
كندا.
نعم.
اهلين بيك اهلا.
يا أهلا وسهلا، أهلا وسهلا بحضرتك. متأسف إذا وقت مو مناسب لحضرتك.
لا بالعكس، الشباب الدنيا راكبة.
الله يبارك فيك أستاذي. أنا بتصل بيك والله الحمد لله والشكر. بتصل بيك بالنيابة عن الجماعة الأستاذ جورج مارسيلو والأستاذ شهيم اتصلوا فيك بالسابق.
نعم.
نعم
شاهين.
نعم.
فكان
بدي أسألك كم سؤال بخصوص الترتيبات زيارة حضرتك كندا.
تفضل.
نعم. أول شيء يعني بخصوص التوقيت اللي يناسب حضرتك، هل هو بأوغست آخر أسبوع بأوغست، ولا بسبتمبر أول أسبوع، ولا تفضل بأكتوبر؟
أنا كنت بفضل إنه يكون بعد عيد رمضان.
طيب يعني هذا الحكي يكون على أكتوبر إذن. بأكتوبر. طيب بأكتوبر عندنا الفترة من يوم 10 إلى يوم 17 أو آخر أسبوع بأكتوبر. إيش اللي يناسب حضرتك؟
تمام، مش مشكلة عندي.
يعني نخلي على آخر أسبوع بأكتوبر؟
كيف بدك يعني. عندي هذا الشهر ما في شيء وخلص خلص الزيارة بس كمان.
طيب خير إن شاء الله. بس كان بدي أسأل حضرتك عن الإجراءات. عندك فكرة عن الإجراءات الفيزا أو أي قنصلية لازم حضرتك تراجع؟ القنصلية اللي بعمان ولا القنصلية؟
السفارة الكندية.
السفارة الكندية
بدي أشوف إذا في عندنا ممثلين في رام الله.
نعم.
إذا في شيء مضطر إني أطلع على الأردن.
على عمان.
Reg, we have an interpreter, so we're putting the speakerphone near Mr. Khatib Ismail, and you can share a few words to Ismail right now, and the interpreter will interpret them to Ismail. Go ahead.
Okay, well, Ismail, I'm very much looking forward to meeting you.
يحكي لك انه حاب ان يلتقي بي شخصيا. معنا على التليفون من امريكا احد المساهمين واحد الداعمين للمبادره وللمشروع، احمد تورج من امريكا. هو معنا بكونفرنس كول وبنقول لك تحياته وبيطلع شخصيا انه يلتقي بي.
I don't know if Ishmael knows our story, but it is very similar in many ways to his.
بيحكي لك انه يمكن حضرتك تكون ما سامع القصه، لكن قصتهم بامريكا والمنظمه اللي هو مسؤول عنها قصتهم تشبه في بعض الاوجه قصه احمد الخطيب واسماعيل الخطيب في بعض الاوجه، مش 100% يعني ليس 100% كاملا، لكن القصه تتشابه.
We lost our son who was 7 years old also because of a bullet.
هم ايضا هو الأستاذ جرين خسر ابنه اللي عمره 7 سنوات أيضا بسبب إطلاق رصاصة بالخطأ. Yes.
Like him, we donated the organs too.
وهم كمان قاموا بالتبرع بأعضاء ابنهم.
So I think our message when we meet will be very powerful.
وبيحكي لك انه لما راح نلتقي وراح نحكي قصتنا وحضرتك راح تحكي القصة الأليمة اللي صارت، راح نقدر نوصل رسالة عظيمة من المودة والإنسانية والاحترام لكل أنحاء العالم.
And finally, let me thank him for all he's done for organ donation.
ويحب أن يشكرك مرة ثانية، بيشكرك كثير للعمل العظيم اللي قمت به، والمثال كان للجميع في كل أنحاء العالم.
That's all I want to say now. Thank you very much.
Mr. Green,
Yes.
Mr. Ismail Al-Khatib, he said thank you so much for your kind words, and he's looking forward to meet you in person. And he already know and heard different articles, read different articles about your story. And he's very sorry, and he's sending his condolences to you about your loss. And he said, unfortunately, innocent children and innocent people always paying the price.
Yes, indeed. Well, very good. I have to repeat that this should be a very powerful message to everyone who hears it. So, greatly looking forward to seeing it.
لك شكرا جزيلا مرة ثالثة، والرسالة اللي راح نوصلها للعالم راح تكون رسالة واضحة وقوية وتتخطى كل الحواجز والحدود، وبيطلع انه يلتقي بيك بصورة شخصية. He said thank you so much.
We have received some tickets from the Toronto Maple Leafs for him and his son and Mr. Green.
راح في بعض المباريات للفرق المهمة هون بتورونتو وبكندا وبأمريكا الشمالية بصورة عامة. اسم الفريق تورونتو ميبل ليفز.
Here's his son, everybody. This is his son, his 20-year-old son.
السلام عليكم. كيفك يا خالد؟
They look.
He said, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your efforts. And I'm looking forward to meet you all very soon.
And Reg, you're still there?
I'm here, yes.
Oh, okay. If everybody just wants to say bye.
Bye. السلام عليكم.
And goodbye, Reg. Thank you for
Okay, thanks for doing this.
Okay.
الكل
And because this is very historic and important. So I phoned you about a minute ago, and you said you were sending me an email. And what news is on the email?
Like that, Mr. Ismail Khatib, he got his visa, and we are picking up his passport on Sunday morning from Amman.
Oh, God bless.
Go ahead with his tickets for himself and for his son. As I mentioned to you, like he wanted to come back to Munich according to the new routing that you were willing to have it on his way back from Canada to Amman.
Oh, God bless. God bless. This is beautiful news.
Yeah.
And so many people are going to be so happy to hear this.
Yeah, I guess so. After the hard work you did.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to praise God, and I'm going to phone Imam. Vera.
Yes.
We are calling you the angel of Janine.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's really nice of you to name me like this.
Yes, you deserve it.
Thank you, my dear.
Khaled, have a water before you collapse.
Thank you.
Right here.
George.
George, turn this way, George. George, turn this way.
Welcome home. Good stuff. Welcome home. Good stuff.
Never mind.
We have our own sign.
Well, Dominic. Now we are talking. Shoot us. No, don't.
Is this the picture you wanted, Francis, for Khalil?
Actually, I think I want Mr. Khatib and his son together.
That's a very good. You finished with us?
No, not yet.
George, you
Yes,
want a declaration?
Yes.
Well, on behalf of the step by step, the Congress of the Italians, Canadian-Italian Congress, and the Press Center for Peace, we welcome Ismail and his son, and we think that they are doing a fantastic job by coming here, and most important, you will eventually have the real step-by-step program as to how increase awareness in this country for organ donation.
Thank you, sir.
We've been singeing people's hair all the way across.
J'espère que la flamme